Hello you guys, today I am filming a video that is a little bit less of a fun one than my last one, which is like on music favorites, and this one's a little bit more serious, but it is definitely important. I feel like I've always wanted to film this video, I just haven't done it, so now I'm sitting down and actually doing it. I am going to be talking about body image and just like self-love and taking care of your body and also your mind and the way that we look at our bodies, the way that we speak about our bodies. We think of our bodies so negatively almost all the time unless we've really come to a place that I hope everyone gets to in their own way someday of just really loving and appreciating our body. But before we get there, we talk about our bodies so negatively and so hurtfully. It is like honestly just heartbreaking. I've done it, you've done it. I hate this about my body. I hate my stomach, I hate my shoulders, I hate my legs, I hate my arms. I wish I was this size, I wish I looked like her, I wish I looked like him. All the talk that happens towards people's bodies and our own bodies is just so toxic as a society, and just as people we don't respect our bodies, and I think that we should, or at least we should try to. We really need to try to be nicer to ourselves and nicer to our bodies. All of us at some point, whether that's in the past or in the future or right now, we have struggled and we have hated our bodies and we have said nasty things about our bodies and wished our bodies were different. If you think about all of the time that we spend hating our bodies or wishing that we could change our bodies, it's honestly just so upsetting, and it really would be so beneficial to use that energy to love ourselves. And hopefully this video can inspire you to like say nice things to yourself and to others, and just help you like become a little bit more appreciative of your body, because it's the only one that we have, and we have to take care of it, but we also have to treat it with respect, and we have to realize how powerful these bodies are. Something that has really helped me in learning to like appreciate my body and not focus so much on the way that I look or the way I used to look or the way that I'll eventually look is just that our bodies are like this shell, and they're a way that we are able to experience the world. So why do we put so much energy and attention and focus on what they look like? And they're such powerful like entities that allow us to just see the world and experience people and places and do things, allow us to walk and run and like move and get to places and stuff. And I just always think of that and think of how thankful I am that I have a body that allows me to do all of those things. So I hope that you can remember that as well, and just try not to like stab at yourself so much, because there honestly is just so much power in our bodies and what our bodies can do. I think the biggest problem that I've had is just never appreciating my body and never really loving my body, but I think I am slowly on my way to just accepting like the size that I am and the body that I have. We always look back and just have something to say about our body. I feel like before we comment on the memory that we're looking at or the experience that we were at, our mind just goes to like, oh, I was so much skinnier then, or wow, I've lost weight since then, or like, oh, like I look actually pretty good. Like, why didn't I realize that I looked like that then? And that right there is like the biggest problem, and probably my biggest blame, or like something that I'm so guilty of. It makes me so sad that we can look at a past memory and the first thing we think about is our body. And like, that's so messed up. If I look at pictures of myself from, let's say, like high school, I like realize that I was actually in better shape then than I am now. And that's not necessarily the thing that makes me upset. The thing that makes me upset is that I didn't appreciate my body then. And I'm not saying that we can only appreciate our bodies when we're a smaller size than we are now. It's just so upsetting that our mind goes to, okay, I was skinnier then, and then we remember we didn't appreciate our bodies then and we still don't now. So it doesn't matter if you were 10 pounds lighter or if you're 15 pounds heavier now. You didn't appreciate your body, and I think that's a huge part of the problem. And a huge thing to try and do if you want to be more confident and you want to have a like larger sense of love for yourself, is really being comfortable and confident in who you are. I think we have to start by appreciating our bodies and not reflecting back on what we used to look like or how we look now and whether or not that makes us happier or more upset. It's just such a messed up, backwards, like negative way of thinking. So I challenge you to stop doing that.